Early in the morning.
What's going on, the people? It's your boy Cam Topical Juice, and I'm gonna cut straight to the chase because my camera looks like it's about to die, and I'm worried and concerned that it's not gonna make it through this whole episode. So like the video, notes, all of that. Let's go. Let's get straight into this. So this is probably the best episode of the season so far. It's been a trash season, if I'm being honest. This episode, a lot more like it. So they're recapping the night, right? And Lana and Ron, you know what? Sorry, apologies by the way. I was somewhat busy during the first quarter of the show, so I was listening, I was watching it, but I kind of missed a few bits and bobs. Like I must have missed like maybe a few minutes here and there, so forgive me if I missed any key scenes basically. But Lana and Ron basically talk, and he's reassuring her that he wants to get to know her, continues to get to know her, but also continue to get to know Zara as well, because they had a good interaction on the date. He says that he would have loved to have taken her on the date, that's cute, etc, etc. Now I predicted this, I think, in episode 1. Kai likes anime, and I think Kai prefers anime. Why? Listen, I ain't gonna talk too much. Me personally, yeah, I don't think there's a competition there still. But each to their own, man. I think they get on better, if I'm being honest. I think Kai and anime are a better couple than than Danielle and Kai, if I'm being real. You can just tell their chemistry, they're a little bit more, they got a lot more in common, I feel, to be honest. I feel like Danielle's personality, you can see the toxicity in her. Now don't get me wrong, appearance-wise, I would go for someone like Danielle, but I've met girls like her and I know girls like her in my time. I stay clear of girls like her. I can just see the toxicity in her, you feel me? I can see the toxicity in her. She doesn't like the fact that he's talking to other girls. Now don't get me wrong, I respect the honesty and all that. She's been very direct, I appreciate that. But I just know girls like her innit? I just know girls, they're not used to men being moved to by other girls. They're not used to having to be the one that to chase. They can't even fathom the idea that men get moved to as well. So yeah, girls like Danielle, I stay clear of in real life. She's a beautiful girl, I'm sure she's lovely. I just know me, and I don't get on well with girls that are like her. Now, Will's only scene in this entire episode was him asking Zara to be a runway model. That was a nice little scene. She's got some moves, I can't lie. She's got some style. She's got the confidence. She was loving it, really. I know she was trying to act like she didn't want to do it, but she was like, oh, should I do it here on the main stage? Will's got a clean heart, man. I feel like there's women out there that he can make happy. And this Love Island is just not for him. It's as simple as that. It's not for him. And he even says something like, oh yeah, I love the girl, on camera when he's talking about Zara. Like, what? I'm not even gonna entertain that, sorry. Zara basically does the rounds and starts speaking to all the boys. She speaks to Shaq and she talks about how she wants a boyfriend. He calls her stunning multiple times and they're bouncing off each other. She also speaks to Tom. Now this is where it's quite interesting. This is where the dynamic kind of shifts, because Zara and Tom have a little chemistry. And she's like, oh, Tom might be a bit of a dark horse. Now that then comes full circle at the end of the episode where we get a little bit of drama. The drama that we've been begging for, guys. Yeah, this honestly, I'm telling you lot now, if an episode's dead, I'm not reviewing it, innit? I'm only gonna review ones that are worthy. And I don't just mean they have to be so dramatic and everything has to be amazing. I'm just meaning like, if it's dead, I'm not gonna review it. If it's average, I'll review it. If it's good, I'll review it. But if it's dead, I'm just not gonna review it because I just won't waste my time and I won't waste your time as well. Harris and Anna May basically nip it in the bud. They don't really have anything in common. They haven't spoken. Anna May had no airtime until today, so clearly her and Harris they clearly weren't talking. You know what I'm saying? They clearly had nothing really going on between them. They kind of hug it out, nip it in the bud, nice and cute. You know what I'm saying? They wrap it up, nice and mature. Oh, hey boy. So yeah, I mentioned Danielle and Kai speaking. So David and Zara, they have a little review about their entrance and things like that. Yeah, the impact they made, nothing really interesting going on here. Harris says that he wants to show Olivia his mature side. The end of this episode didn't look like he was showcasing his mature side, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, because he ain't really got much choice. Harris ain't really offering much, and him and his sharp eyebrows. He's not really offering much to the show at the moment, apart from, well, to be fair, beef. We'll get to that in a minute, actually. Now, Tanya, her and David, they have a little flirt, and she's talking about, oh, how you can massage me because he's a sports therapist. And listen, Tanya is a flirt. There's no two ways about it. She's not innocent. She entertains. She enjoys herself. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I'm actually enjoying it. She caught me off guard. I didn't think she'd be so kind of flirtatious and out there, but she's really putting herself out there, and I appreciate it. I respect that. But as we find out in the game, when she kisses him in the game, I don't think she's interested in him. But she does say at the time when they're in the bed, you know, something's boiling between them, something's bubbling between them. But I don't really think so. He's very confident, and I do appreciate that. I like his confidence, and he's got high self-esteem, so yeah, it could go far. It will go far. Kai and Anna May continue their dynamic, talking about serial killers and octopus documentaries and all of that. And then Ron and Tanyel speak. Now this is so interesting. This is so interesting. This is the part of Love Island that I find the most intriguing for me, because obviously we don't get to see much. We get to see 40 minutes of a 24-hour day, do you know what I'm saying, or a 12-hour day. We don't get to see much. So it's always interesting when like a random person says they fancy another random person. So like Tanyel saying that she fancies Ron was random, you know what I'm saying, to me anyway. But that's because we don't get to see it all. But then again, she's also saying that she also wants to keep Kai on his toes, but she also wants to talk to other people as well and get to know other people. She's absolutely within her rights to do that. I don't judge her or blame her for that at all. That's fine, because Kai's doing the same thing with Anna May. That's cool. I think that's an interesting, they had an interesting dynamic though. Yeah, they just seemed, they got on. Now, I'll be honest, Ron's a jealous. I mean, I thought Kai originally was the gal them sugar, but Ron's creeping in, because you know what it is? Because they're both nice guys, isn't it? Kai doesn't really have that player kind of aura. Now, he might be a player, he might go for other girls and rah, but he doesn't have that kind of player charisma. He's a nice guy, innit? He's a teacher, he's somewhat mature, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, educated. And again, with Ron's a nice guy. He kind of knows what he wants. He's not immature for his age as well. He's 25, he's an adult. So I feel like them two are clearly popular, you know what I'm saying? And Tanya, I mean, right, that's mad. Kai killed me in that little B-roll scene where he's looking in the mirror and says, I'm so fucking good looking. And I hear that. Now, you're going to get some people on Twitter who cringe and, oh, look, he's arrogant. And I don't see that as arrogance. I literally see that as just, he knows what he is. He knows what he offers. I would say this, bro, when I'm freshly trimmed and I'm lean and I'm looking good and I ain't got bags under my eyes, I catch myself in the mirror sometimes. I'm like, yo, Cam, you are TT. Yo, you're looking fire. You get me? You are good. You know what I'm saying? In fact, let me just prove myself right now. Yeah, damn right, I'm looking good. You get me? So I don't even see that as arrogant. I just think he's confident and he's appreciating himself. So I was laughing still. Now, beer pong. Here's the kind of the bit where the episode gets a little bit juicy. You know what I'm saying? How long we got left here? 10 minutes. All right, cool. Now, I'm gonna speed through who kisses who and this, that, and the other. I did miss a few though, because some of them went a bit fast. Like the Shaq one, where he kissing Lana's breast area, chest or whatever, breast. I didn't know why he did that. It kind of skipped, and then there was a Kai, there was one with Kai that kind of sped through as well. So let me know in the comment section what happened in those scenes, but I missed what they were drinking for and what they had to do basically. So Tanyel kisses Kai for being boyfriend material. That's interesting. And then, and then Anna May kisses Kai as well. David snogs Tanya, and that's where she says, wow, after 20 seconds, I knew it wasn't it. What's going on, peoples? This is really frustrating. My camera literally just died. I'm pissed, which means I've got to continue doing this video by iPhone, which means I don't have my notes. I'm just gonna finish it. I'm gonna wing it. The game happens, right? And they're all snogging people. It's beer pong. They got to throw it in there and they got to snog whoever. I ain't got my notes, as I said, but from the top of my head, Tanyel. Oh, fuck.
Try again.
Shut up. These fucking things are always fucking listening. Tanyel kisses Kai, but she also kissed Ron. She kissed Ron from his lips all the way down to his toes. So off the back of David kissing Tanya, Shaq then kisses Lana's breasts. Now, this is what I said a minute ago. I don't know what that was for, so put in the comments what that was about. But then, obviously, Tanya gets some get back. She's thinking, yo, what are you doing? I ain't even, you get me? Like, so then she says, kiss the three boys. She's got to kiss the three boys who she thinks would be the best three kissers. She kisses Tom, Kai, and Ron. Again, Ron getting all the love, you lot. There's a few, I think Zara has to kiss a few people. I think she kisses Tom, and that's it. But then the controversy kicks off here, right at the end here, where she has to kiss the cheeks of someone who she thinks is two-faced. Now, she goes for Olivia. Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't know why she did that, but I don't care. It's a game. It is what it is. Like, who cares? And Olivia's response, Olivia's reaction was childish, was immature, and I think she's very soft. If you're going to be in this Love Island thing, you need to thicken your skin, because there's games like that. It's not personal. Okay, you think I'm two-faced. If someone thinks if someone thinks I'm two-faced, then I think that's a them problem. It ain't a me problem, because I'm not two-faced. She then claps back, and she has to say a secret about herself, and she goes, cool, I've got a good one. And she goes, I'm not two-faced, I'm straight up. You know what I'm saying? All that sass. Ooh, was like, wait, okay, you know what I'm saying? A bit of fire. Basically, she didn't take it on the chin at all. And I think that caught Zara off guard. I think Zara was a bit confused as to how that offended her and this, that, and the other and whatever. Now, of course, it's not nice being told you're two-faced, but if you know you're not, take it on the chin. You know the context. It's Love Island. Who cares? This is a game. Like, Olivia isn't really giving what I wanted her to give as a character. I think she's not as fiery as I wanted. I mean that was a fiery response, I suppose, but she's not as like, yeah, just toughen up, innit? You know what I'm saying? Just get me, like, toughen up. You feel me? Like, but anyway, now the end just started was some no context fight. Like, basically, they're all reviewing the game and feedbacking and this, that, and the other. And again, it all happened so fast, but Harris then says to Shaq, I think, again, it all happened so fast. I didn't get the chance to rewind it. I was watching it on my Xbox, so it was live. I think he says something like, like, how do you feel about Tanya? Because I think Tanya kissed 3 boys. Again, I could be wrong. I'm assuming he said that. So again, put in the comment section what he actually said, because I kind of missed it. And then Shaq, all of a sudden, is like, oh, fuck, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. And I was like, what? I was like, did I miss something? He goes, shut the fuck up. He goes, that's what you always do. You always do that. You always stir. Shut the fuck, get the fuck. And Harris is like, what? Come on. You know what I'm saying? If you come outside, even I'm already outside. He's like, yeah, stand up there. Let's talk over there. Man said, man hit him with the, come around the corner. I just want to chat to you. No, Shaq, listen. It doesn't matter if I'm a boxer. I just want to chat to you. You know what I'm saying? Come around the corner. Come around the corner. It's calm. Come around the corner. It's calm. It's calm. Listen, this is what Love Island needs. It's far too corporate. It's far too money and like PC and all these things. Like, I'm not for it. It's about time there's people being held back. Like, let them get fiery. You know what I'm saying? But they just want to. It's all about keeping the right image. But yeah, man, sorry about the format of this video. It's kind of annoying still, but I'm mad tired. Yeah, I'm gonna get straight into editing this video. Let me know your thoughts. I probably missed a few things, but it's what it is, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.